Hi everybody, it's Diane. I have bunches of paper items, vintage ephemera to put into my shop. Last time I did bunches of textiles, fabrics and laces and doilies, and you guys helped me out by coming to my shop and making purchases. There are still a few little bits left from that batch of listings, but today I'm going to be doing some paper ephemera, probably be a couple videos to get everything shown. So let's just start with the magazine images. I have 8 sets of these images from vintage magazines. Most of them are from the 40s and 50s. Just a very few images are from the 70s. So I didn't count anything, but I did divide everything equally. I just painstakingly put one thing in each pile until everything was gone. So I'll just do a flip through of maybe a couple of the sets. You can see what types of magazine pages you can look for. This is hang on. Well, that hung up as soon as it started ringing. Okay, it was nobody I know. Sorry about that. Forgot there were some things inside the envelope. Okay, so I don't know what magazine this is from, but it's a vintage, looks like the images are from the 30s. It's an advertisement, and it's actually a good quality paper. There are some pages from oversized magazines. I think this is like a half a page. They often did half-page advertisements. So there's some really nice images. And look at both sides, because I may have put it in for one, but there may be something on the other side that you like better. Turn this a little bit more. This isn't any of the oversized pages I had to fold. There's a story illustration there. There are lots of fashion and images of ladies. This is actually the back cover of one of the oversized magazines. I'm not going to go through every single piece. I just want you to get an idea. So there are story illustrations, there are advertisements, there's black and white. There are the pages with the small advertisements that are really fun to cut out and make embellishments. You could make fun altered paper clips with those, or just glue them on in collages or any kind of embellishment. So I love those little ones too. So I included some of them. This is from 1948. There she is making waffles. So there's lots of full pages and the half pages that are quite big. This is one of the decorating magazines from the 70s. The colors in that. Some more folded ones. And here's a cover. So as you can see, lots of full pages, and then we get down to the smaller pieces, because you're going to want smaller pieces too. I mean, some of those you can cut up, but there's some from knitting magazines, crafting magazines, women's magazines. This is 1935. So lots of images. There are fashion ladies. So, like I said, I didn't count, but there's a lot here, and I put some of the smaller pieces in this envelope. Lots of fun things. So I don't think I need to go through any more. I was going to flip through 2 of these, but you get the idea of what kind of images are in them. And I have 8 different packs. And every single one, of course, is different. What else do I have to put in my shop? I have these vintage book plates. I got a whole stack of them, so I don't remember if it's like 4 or 5 little packs of these, but they do have a name on them. But you can put something on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 book plates, and they're sturdy. Nice sturdy, kind of a cream color. I love the garden gate with the flowers on both sides of it and the big trees behind there and the little cottage. Such a pretty little book plate. So there's that. I have 2 sets of baby cards. I will flip through both of these. This one is one of the cards that were in the hospital to identify the child. Ideal Hospital, Endicott, New York. Compliments of Pet Milk Company. 1961. A little baby gift card. It's written on. Again, that opens up. This was probably tucked in some flowers. Yep, Chris's flowers. A fun thing you can do, I love this one. It's parchment. And a fun thing you can do with these ones that open up is to seal it shut and use it as a pocket. This is another parchment one. So a lot of them open up like that. I love that they're decorated inside too. Here you've given up sleeping. Look at this adorable one. Her Royal Highness sitting in her high chair. Look at that one. So these would be great for a baby journal, or you could use them in any kind of journal. This one is on such pretty paper. It's also a parchment. Look at that. So they have a mix of boy and girl and neutral. I'll just quickly go through the second set. They both have some little cards in them also. This one has glitter on it. A lot of these open up. This one is a booklet. Look at that. More glitter. Parchment. And more parchment. Love that. So that's it. 2 sets of baby cards. I didn't count the cards. I'll put that in the listing. Okay, then we have this set. There's only one set of this, just de-stash, getting rid of some of these vintage ephemera pieces. This is receipts that are attached from Wilson and Warren estate sales. I don't know how old these are, but it's in triplicate and there's a few there. Then we have some pages from this vintage receipt pad that I found at a flea market. Meredith Bottling Works, Towanda, Pennsylvania. And this one again was in triplicate. So there's one set. I packed these things up so long ago, I don't remember how much is in them. This one has 2 sets plus an extra top sheet. So there's 7 pages of that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of this little pad that I found at a flea market from 1918. Some receipts, vintage receipts. 5 of those. And a different one. 4 of those, looks like. Another receipt pad that I found at a flea market from Walter Chaffee Hardware in Ulster, Pennsylvania. 2, 3, 6 of those. There's black and then red, alternating. Another receipt pad from Local Union. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Earl S. Johnson Wholesale Fruit and Produce. Potatoes, a specialty. Naples, New York. 7, 8 of those. And then I just threw in some paper bingo things. So it looks like there's 5 or 6 of those, and then a pad of these and a couple loose ones. 3 or 4 on that. So there's quite a bit of vintage ephemera in this bundle, and there's only one. I love all those vintage receipts and things. I glue them on pages as journaling spots. Next, I have more greeting cards, and these are assorted cards, and there are 12 sets, and there's 9 cards in each set. Many of the cards have envelopes, but I don't think all of them do. That's an old American greetings card. I don't see a date on it. I would say 60s or 70s, early 70s. Birthday, sympathy, with an envelope. This is a Hallmark. I don't think they make cards that open up like this anymore. So I don't think, I'm the Hallmark lady, and I don't think any of our cards do that. So if you see cards that do that, I'm pretty sure that means they're vintage. That's a pretty one. The little boy one, this is fuzzy. The cutout stuff is gone on that one. That one's cute. Oh, look at that. Has the planets. That is so cute. It's a nice big one. So that's one. I'll just go through another one. Birthday. Look at that, how pretty that is. I love the colors on this one. And it's embossed. This one has a camera. Oh, and this one has, you can turn this one too, I think. Yeah. Best wishes. You can change the picture. Look, it has a little lever right there. Best wishes on your birthday. That's cute. Aww. That looks like it's from the 70s, I would say. This one opens up. Here's one of the humorous ones. Here's a check for your birthday, hat check ticket. Very funny. Won't bowl you over, brother. That's cute. So, of course, 9 different cards. All the cards are different, and I have a dozen packs. So I hope you're going to help me out and come and get some of these. That's another one. And then I have some packs of these. I don't remember how many. I think maybe just 2 of these. These are index cards and tabs. So there's a nice, sturdy, this is the heavy blue vintage tabs, the large ones. So there's 2 of those and 3 large plain cards. There's no lines on them. Some more tabs, in a smaller size. These are probably 5 by 7. And they just have the various, that's a little one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, sorry, 7 of those. 1 with a number on it that doesn't have the plastic, yellow plastic, a smaller of the blue, and then a plain tabbed card, 3 by 5, and then 2 with the numbers, letters on them. And then I'm putting in a bunch of plain index cards. They're 3 by 5 cards. They don't have lines on them. You can make all kinds of fun embellishments and journal cards with them. And then a whole bunch of catalog cards, library catalog cards. I didn't count them. I'll have to count them and put that in the listing. So this is a pack of index, and I'm going to call it index and library cards, or file cards. I'm going to call it file cards. That's what I'll call it. And there's a couple of these, I think. Maybe I'll get these all done in one video. So this set is bingo cards, and I have 2 sets of these. So there are 2 of these lotto cards. 1 of that one. Oh no. 5 of that one. There's another lotto card. These are the multicolored ones. There's black, 2 black, 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue. One of this one. 3 green Quizmo cards. And then the paper ones. There's 20 in this pad and 5 of these. So I have 2 sets of these available. And I have 2 sets of stationery postcards. There's a plant people card with different flowers. This one is African violet. It's one of those. One of these with the girl on the phone. Two of those. I have several of these. I had a lot, so I put a bunch in here. Eight of those. One with a bird on it. 2 of these from Current. And there's 4 different designs, so there's probably 2 in this one and 2 in the other pack, all different. And then I just threw in 3 of these Current recipe cards with the irises on them. So I'll count the total number of cards in this pack. So this is the stationery postcard pack. And is this another pack to show? Oh, it's just another pack of greeting cards. I'll just go through it real quick. We've got time. Love that. So you can see there's a nice assortment of cards in these packs. And there's at least 1 funny card in each pack. Look at that one. That's really neat. So I guess that's it. That's a lot of stuff I have to get listed, but I won't put this video up until everything is in the shop. So I better get busy taking pictures. Thanks for watching, and come on over to the shop. And as always, if you order more than 1 item, I combine them together and then refund your shipping overages. So I appreciate your attention, and I appreciate your support of my shop, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.